Hey guys, it's your average PS2 gamer here, and in this video I'm going to be teaching you how to create your best class setup. Okay, so the first thing you want to decide when making your own creator class setup is to make sure that you have your comfortable gun, which helps on the map and is addressable like, in terms of range and damage. And now I cannot stress this enough. When I just feel sorry for those people who go like double, triple negative on Stonehaven like this, just because they think it's gonna work. Trust me, on Stonehaven it's very difficult to find places using SMG.
Enemy SATCOM spotted.
Same thing on Strike Zone. Sniper rifles are pretty hard to use on Strike Zone, mainly because a lot of the sight ranges are SMG or shotgun range. So you probably don't be using that unless you're like some expert tactical sniper from FaZe or something like that. I don't know. Using quick scope like no one's heard of before, and that's probably not gonna happen. But okay, so you want to have that. Okay, when using attachments, you want to make sure that they complement your gun. So you don't want to be having something like holographic sight with a really short range SMG, because holographic sights, those kinds of sights are meant for longer range weapons and picking up people at longer distances. Having that on an SMG it makes everything a lot more difficult, because the quick draw time is slower, and the fact that it's a longer range style kind of sight and using on a short range weapon doesn't really work in this game. Okay, so speaking of attachments, one that I definitely recommend is muzzle brake, and that increases your effective weapon range. So effectively this increases your damage and increases your range, just because the effective range means that you can do more damage at greater distance. This attachment is used in a lot of classes. I know marksman rifles they use it, assault rifle classes, SMG classes, so definitely stick that on. I've even seen some shotgun classes, believe it or not, so yeah, that's pretty rare in this game. I've seen shotgun classes like this. So make sure you're sitting on muzzle brake, very hard. And if you don't like the sights of a gun, make sure you try and get used to it, just because it's so useful. Saving that extra point for a different attachment. So unlike the SC 2010, it's not always like you don't always have to have a red dot sight on it. If you get used to the iron sights, then it makes life a lot more easier when you have an extra ability to have that in hand. Now another attachment I'd probably recommend is the foregrip, because it does reduce kick when firing, so you definitely want to have that on your gun target. Okay. Now on to lethal, tactical and secondary. Now when making a creative class, it's quite important, because you need to decide whether it's actually worth on those, so you can have an extra perk instead. Now, because there's so many useful perks in this game, you want to make sure that you don't use these unless it's absolutely necessary. For example, if you're playing something like capture the flag, then maybe an explosive is useful, like an IED is planted on the flag, and it makes it very difficult for them to capture without dying. You have something like scavenger or the like. So you want to make sure that you're not using it unless it's absolutely necessary. Me personally, I don't use any of these, apart from maybe the IED, just because it is like quite useful. It's like how do I say this? It's an advanced version of bouncing Betty, and so I like that a lot in this game. And because it kills quite efficiently, it's quite useful to leave them lying around corners and things. As long as I stay alive, that is, which is difficult to pull off in this game. So I'll go on to the perks. Now, like for the perks, there are some that are not useful, some that are useful, but like depending on the situation. But there's some that are always. So the first one that I definitely recommend is Stalker. it's 3 points in the speed category, and it means that you can maneuver around the map a lot quicker while aiming around the sights, which is quite an important thing in any Call of Duty. So I definitely recommend spending the 9 squad points to get that early. The next thing you want to probably get is quick draw, which means that you can get your sight on faster. Usually in this game, what I've learned is if you get your aim on first, you'll usually get the kill as long as all your shots are on target. And that's quite an important thing. So accuracy is another thing that's very important in this game, and that's why the sights are sometimes pretty useful, and it's good to get used to them. Okay, another one that's probably useful, and a lot of you probably know this one, but I'm gonna say it anyways, and it's scavenger, just so you can resupply ammo and explosives and all that stuff. Because in this game, if you do go on a good streak, you can definitely use up ammo. So, like, it goes pretty quickly in some guns. Other guns, it lasts a while. The marksman rifles, it lasts a while because it doesn't that many shots to kill. You can only like, this contradicts what I'm saying, like from a game because I'm still getting used to the kick of the gun, so, and the range, and it's my first time playing this map or something. So yeah. Another one that's very useful, and I probably recommend it, is ICU. ICU. I think it's got ICU. It's something like that. It's basically a perk which allows you to regen faster, and that's very useful in this game. If you're hiding behind cover or something while someone's shooting at you, if you take damage, covering is very important so you get back into that gunfight.
Kill confirmed.
Let me see. I think there's one more perk. Yeah, the last perk that I probably recommend getting is ping. Now, not a lot of people use ping, but I find it pretty useful. No, wait, not the last one, another one. But yeah, use ping just because it means that you are alerted to nearby enemies. That's always useful. And final one is focus. It means that you stay on target and control the kick of your gun much more efficiently, and it's a lot more accurate. So with all this in mind, thanks for watching guys, and until next time, it's your average PS2 gamer here, and peace out.